This secret took Jeff Bezos from an ordinary office to world domination. Sometimes it seems like the success of people like Jeff Bezos is unattainable, as if they have something special that others don't. But the truth is, at the start of his career, Bezos was just like anyone else, someone with doubts, fears, and a dream that many considered impossible. So, what led him to become one of the richest men in the world? Bezos made a decision that would change his life forever. And it wasn't just luck or a great business idea. Behind that decision was a principle that few know, but that can completely transform your financial life. Since he was a child, Jeff Bezos always showed an insatiable curiosity, the kind that drove him to wonder how things worked and what more could be achieved. Before becoming the founder of Amazon, Bezos had a secure job on Wall Street, at one of the most prestigious firms in the world. He earned well, living a life that many would consider more than satisfying. But inside, something didn't feel right. In the late 90s, Bezos discovered a statistic that made him rethink his entire life. The internet was growing at a rate of 2,300% per year. Something inside him told him that this was a unique opportunity, but was it worth leaving the stability of his job for an idea that seemed too risky? That's where a concept comes in that very few people manage to master: the energy of intention. The energy of intention is much more than a simple desire. It's the force that drives bold decisions, even when everything seems against you. Bezos decided to follow that intuition and left his job to start an online bookstore in his own garage. Can you imagine the fear he felt taking that step? His colleagues and friends thought he was crazy for abandoning his Wall Street career to pursue something that, at the time, seemed like an experiment. But here's the lesson many ignore. Bezos didn't make that decision just out of passion, but because his mind was aligned with a vision far beyond the obvious. He knew that the future isn't built with comfortable decisions, but with bets few dare to make. And while most see risk, he saw potential. And that perspective is what set him apart from everyone else. Jeff Bezos' story teaches us something fundamental. When you dare to connect your actions with a clear vision, you begin to attract the right people and opportunities. It's not just about thinking positively, but about focusing all your energy on that goal that seems unreachable. This is what science calls selective perception. When you firmly believe in something, your brain starts noticing opportunities you wouldn't have seen before. Bezos understood that if he wanted to change his life, he had to change the way he made decisions. And it's this mindset that led him to create Amazon, one of the most valuable companies in the world. While most people keep seeking security and avoiding risk, he focused on the question that few dare to ask. What's the worst that could happen if I try? And here's something important. Sometimes, to change the way we think, we need tools to help align our minds with our goals. If you feel like there are blocks preventing you from moving forward, in the first comment, I'll leave a link to a tool that can help you elevate your energy. The energy of intention and how to attract opportunities. The energy of intention is a concept that goes beyond mere motivation. It's an internal force that pushes you to act, aligning your thoughts and actions with what you truly want to achieve. And it's this energy that Jeff Bezos channeled to turn Amazon into the giant we know today. Think about this. We all have thoughts and desires, but most people stay in the "I wish I could" or "I'd like to do it" phase. Few truly believe they can materialize their ideas. And that's the difference between those who achieve great things and those who only dream. The energy of intention lets you see possibilities where others only see obstacles. And that's what allowed Bezos to turn his idea into a reality. A study from the HeartMath Institute showed that when people intensely focus on a positive intention, their brains start functioning differently, tuning into thoughts and actions that bring them closer to their goal. This isn't magic, it's science. Your brain begins to focus on what it deems important, and therefore notices opportunities that previously went unnoticed. In Bezos' story, this translated into his ability to attract early investors, to form a team committed to his vision, and to persevere when Amazon was nothing more than an online bookstore struggling to survive. When you're focused on your purpose, your entire being works to find the puzzle pieces you need. But when your mind is filled with doubts, those same blocks prevent you from seeing the opportunities right in front of you. That's why, if you feel like opportunities aren't coming your way, maybe it's time to adjust your focus and the energy you're putting out. When Jeff Bezos decided to launch Amazon, it wasn't just a matter of business logic. His mind and heart were committed to a long-term vision. And that, more than anything else, was what attracted the right opportunities at the right time. In fact, if you want to dive deeper into how your thoughts can attract or repel money, I recommend watching our video on how to turn thoughts into money. There, we explain how your mind can be your greatest ally. In the end, it all boils down to a simple but powerful question. Are you willing to set aside your doubts and focus with your whole being on what you want to achieve? Because that's the same question Jeff Bezos asked himself before leaving the comfort of the known to build something the world didn't know it needed. Practices to align your energy with your financial goals. To ensure that your energy and decisions align with your financial goals, it's essential to incorporate certain practices into your daily life. One of the most powerful is morning visualization. Every morning, upon waking, close your eyes for 10 minutes and clearly visualize what you want to achieve. Imagine what it would be like to live the life you dream of. Feel the peace of watching your bank account grow and how opportunities flow to you. It's not enough to think about numbers or imagine yourself surrounded by wealth. The key is to experience the emotions of success, relief, and joy that you would feel upon achieving those goals. This exercise prepares your brain to recognize opportunities throughout the day and, most importantly, keeps you focused on the outcome you desire, making you feel more confident and optimistic about taking the risks that once seemed daunting. Another essential practice for aligning your energy is keeping an intention journal. Before going to bed, write your goals as if they were already a concrete reality. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be financially free," write, "I'm enjoying financial freedom and can invest in what I'm passionate about." This small shift in focus reprograms your mind to believe it's possible and reinforces your daily commitment to your goals. Also, surround your workspace with images and phrases that represent what you want to achieve. These constant reminders not only keep you motivated, but also help you maintain a clear vision, even in tough times when doubts threaten to take control. Jeff Bezos used a version of this practice by always focusing on the customer experience he wanted to create with Amazon, always keeping the image of the future he wanted to build present. Finally, adopt the 24-hour rule for making bold decisions. When faced with an opportunity that scares you or makes you doubt, instead of rejecting it immediately, give yourself a 24-hour window to reflect on it. During that time, ask yourself questions like, what resources do I need to seize this opportunity? What's the worst possible scenario? And what could I learn if I decide to take the risk? This practice not only helps you better evaluate opportunities, but also trains your mind to be more receptive and less reactive to fear. Often the opportunities that transform our lives require a leap of faith, and this rule allows you to take that leap more consciously and strategically. Over time, you'll notice your decisions becoming more strategic, less impulsive, and that opportunities start aligning with the vision you have for your life. Now, you know the principle that took Jeff Bezos from a simple garage to becoming the founder of a global empire. But knowing it isn't enough. What really matters is what you'll do with this knowledge. The energy of intention and the ability to make bold decisions aren't skills reserved for a few. They're something you can develop if you're willing to do so. Remember that every great achievement starts with a small decision. That decision can be as simple as stopping focusing on what you don't have and starting to visualize what you want to achieve. Align yourself with your goals, focus your mind, and use each of the techniques I've shared with you to boost your energy and attract the opportunities you desire. It's not an easy path, but it's a transformative one, and the results can be much bigger than you imagine. But there's one crucial aspect you can't forget if you want all this to work. The way you think about money can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy, and if you still don't know how to adjust your mindset to let money flow to you, you need to watch my video on how to change the way you think about money to attract abundance. Click on the link that appears on your screen because that might be the missing piece to take everything you learned today to the next level. See you there.